music playing in the background. It is 6:30 in the morning. Sun is high. That means one thing, tournament time. We're out here on Lake Champlain. Just got done rigging up a couple of those guys. Yeah, those suck. How about those swim baits over there? If you guys saw the practice video from last week, you guys saw that I caught a couple really nice ones on that swim bait. So I'm gonna rely heavily on that today. This is Lake Champlain. Over the next 3 or hopefully 4 days, we'll catch 20+ pounds of a mixed bag. And that's kind of what I'm thinking here. You know, the last couple times I've been here on Lake Champlain, competed, it's been 20 smallmouth for me, or 15 smallmouth for me. So every single time I'm targeting smallmouth. This time around, I think I'm good for about 17 to 19 pounds of smallmouth. But the X factor here this week for me is going to be those big largemouth. So I got a few of those located, a couple little schools and groups and grass. We could do the flipping thing, the swim bait thing. Just a lot of fun with the big lines. So yes, we're gonna do a little bit of the minnow pinging. I know it is boring, guys. Bear with me, we're gonna catch a lot of fish. We're gonna have a lot of fun this week. Oh my gosh, why? Oh, those are big ones. That's a good one. Dip out of this deep smallmouth area. We're in 45 feet of water. We got a limit. It's 15, 16 pounds, something like that. We're gonna try to get that kicker largemouth out of the way. Grab a chatterbait and that big glide bait and try to go to work with that. Also that 5-inch swimmer, top hook swimmer. We're just gonna fish the bridge, the causeway opening. Turn the rock. Try to catch a big one. Yeah, feels good. Stay on there. Yes, that's a nice one. Awesome. All right, 3 days. Gosh, all right. We didn't want that one anyway with that boat. This is a good way to catch them in current. I'm gonna make 1 or 2 drags through there where I caught them with the swim bait before. You know what I'm missing, Charles? Here's what I'm missing right here. Since it's a slow, draggy presentation, this boy right here. I like to put it on my carpet decals, just like we're cooking it up in the kitchen. Got that work.
Bait fuel, in case you're wondering.
Yeah, that's a big one, bro. That's a freaking tanker. That's why you do that right there. Fish it slow. I actually thought I was hung. I haven't fished a Carolina rig in like 3 years. I thought that thing was hung. Woo! Over Cool. Yes. Yes, yes. That was huge. So I have the shallow version on here, and these waves are making it hard for me to really feel what's down there. So I'm gonna go to the deep version. You gotta make it swim, you know, just perfectly down there so it just sweeps across that current. I don't even know what color we decided on naming it, but it is absolute northern sauce. It looks like an IU with a chartreuse, but it looks super perchy. Two things I need to do to this. Red Sharpie that actually turns orange after use, and the sauce in the cavity. How about that? All right, let's catch one. Big one. Oh my God, he came off. Oh, he came off.
Mm.
Oh, that sucks. That one's 3 pounds. Hell yeah. That's awesome. Dude, there's a bunch down there, dude. The wind started blowing and they moved into that hole. You got a way better chance of catching a 5-pound largemouth than you do a 5-pound smallmouth right now. We stayed in this little gut area, and I chose this area to spend, you know, we spent, what, 3 hours in there? 4 hours maybe? Because there's largemouth and smallmouth, so you can't miss either way. Now I'm gonna try to get rid of a 2-something, 2.5, 2 3/4 with the scope fish we have out here. The ones I found over here were all 4-pounders, so we'll see if they're still there. Oh no, no, no. Whoa. Unbelievable. Oh. Yeah, that's a 4-pounder. Yes. Yes. That's a big one, dog. That's a big one. Got 20.5. Largemouth goes first. It's 370 and then 390. All of a sudden the lake is angry. On that side of the lake it was almost glass calm, and on this side where takeoff is, it is blowing 20, and these are legit 3s, occasional 4, but I guarantee you some dudes will be late. This is bad. We'll try to scope around here anyway. This is crazy, 3.5-foot waves here. We're gonna go check in. We got 20 plus pounds, so not a bad day. Lost a couple fish, but I'll absolutely take that day one. I'm so glad I decided to fish here early, because once you come around that corner right there, it is absolutely gnarly, and tomorrow's gonna be just as bad. So let's go see what these things weigh.
Qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldaingerous one, Chris Zaldain. 5 fish for Chris Zaldain here today. Having a good season here on the Bassmaster Elite Series. 5 fish, 21 pounds and an ounce. We now have a 3-way tie for first place at the Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite. And this is our first leader, our first co-leader that isn't an Elite Series rookie.
So this is one of those lakes where you go out and freestyle fish whatever looks good, fish whatever's in front of you.
Plenty of tournament left to go, and looking forward to tomorrow.
Good first day. Keep it rolling. He's a two-time Bassmaster winner.
All right, made it back here to the RV. Dogs want to go outside, but it started raining. Tropical storm or Hurricane Debbie making its way through Florida, the Carolinas, and we're seeing a lot of it right now. So it just started raining. It's about to get gnarly tonight. As you guys saw, like late in the day, those 3 and 4 foot waves that were coming up. I mean, I think that's going to be the standard tomorrow. So it actually wouldn't hurt my feelings if we went tomorrow, just because you guys saw that area. It's a little protected. They call that the gut area, and I call them causeways. But with all that current flowing through, with a lot of wind and choppiness, catching that mixed bag, I think that would help me. But I have a feeling they're going to cancel tomorrow, so we shall see. But for now, I'm going to chill with the dogs, let them go rip around a little bit. And then we're going to have some Italian sausage, because when you come to upstate New York or northern New York, you got to go with the Italian food. Stay. Stay. Okay. Matt Heron is not a happy camper. Our RVs were rocking all night. Weather's getting pretty bad. But we got a text from Bass this morning saying we're continuing as scheduled. I got a phone call coming. What is this all about? I made some sense of the light There's an angler on every single pump, and every single one of them said this is not a good idea. Alright, we were about 3 boats away from launching, and we got the official word that today has been canceled, postponed, however you want to put it. Logistically, I don't know how that works, and I think, you know, a lot of the decisions Bass has to make. Angler safety is number 1, right? So that's a huge concern today, and I'm sure they heard a lot of that this morning from anglers texting. But you got the production side, Fox Sports 1, you know, that production schedule, so they take a hit there, obviously, if there's no coverage. And then also we're in back-to-back tournaments, so Monday is supposed to start practice for the St. Lawrence, but we'll be competing here, so definitely hard decisions that I would not want to make, but when Mother Nature wants to do her thing, you just gotta let her.
Whoa.
You got it! I had to stay out of the kitchen. Oh, good ball. Yep, that's a lot of inches. 5.5. Perfect. Scott, look at the sailboat. Dude, I'm telling you, if it's not the little porta potty at the ramp that blew over, sailboat blew on the rocks, man. That is insane. I'm gonna send it this morning. I'm gonna fish an area that I touched in practice. It's another one of those little blow through areas that I've been catching a lot of my fish in, but it's one a little bit further south. It's about 20-25 miles further south, and there weren't a lot of guys in that area over the last couple days from what I saw. Although I didn't fish it, you know, the first day of the tournament, I'm gonna go check it this morning, because with all this rain and all this weather that came through, all those fish in those openings, they rely on current. And when there's current ripping through from all these recent rains, they just stack right up. I'm gonna throw that swim bait through there and see if I can't get donked. Two and a quarter. Eh, 212. 212. That's better. Gosh, okay. All right, you want to go on that side? Almost jumped in the boat from that side. Still only 3-pound class. I don't know which one it is, but that one's smaller. That may have been the second to smallest. Okay, no problem. I mean, straight up catch fest, but gotta have that better than average. This guy right here. Let's see if there's a big largemouth up there. Oh, big one. Stay on there. Only boat left on this community hole, and look what happens. Freaking big one bites. Oh, come on. Come here, girl. Oh. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's a good one. 3 3/4. If that was 3 3/4, that one's about the same size. Skinny guy goes. I'll deal with that when we catch another big one. All right, cool. Makes you want to stay a little longer. Gosh, that sucks. So here's the deal, like, I had 21 something the first day, so I could afford to stay here and kind of gamble for big bites. Whereas all the other guys that started here, they've got to go catch 19, 20 pounds, you know, so I already have a advantage there. So I can spend a little more time and play and gamble a little bit. Champlain's full of fish, and if you're not getting a bite, you just want to run to where you know you could get a bite. But these openings, man, I mean, they reload, especially when they're after a rain and current. It's like 15. At the deepest, it's 40 right there. Oh! Little ambitious smallmouth on the glide bait. Would have helped a little bit. That was fun. Just smoked it. Yeah, oh yeah, gosh.
That's the last two.
Moving up. It's every cast. Like you hit that seam right there, it's every freaking cast. Ah! That'll call. Champlain is nutty. Okay. Yeah, that's a chunk. Tail walking in the live well. All right, get rid of that one, and we're gonna just do something different. I don't know what that different is, but something different. We got 19. Need more. Need a lot more. Not bad. Not bad. If we all would have stayed there, we wouldn't have left with that much. We would have had 17. Uh-oh. No, it came off. Oh, that was a good one. This is a long sucker, dude. Gosh. Current isn't moving as good here. It's weird the way the wind blows. It's really weird. You would think it'd be good. It's definitely not. It's all right. We'll go to flip around for largemouth for about 20 more minutes, and then we'll go to some minnow fish I got that are good ones. There's a wad right there, guys. Oh my gosh, look at all of them with it, dude. Look, oh, look at the size of that one. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one. Look at that one. That's a 5-pounder. I'll catch her. Gosh, there's like 4 with it, dude. Beauties too, dark, big, dark, largemouth. We'll catch them. Whoa. Yeah, there's 3. The little one's a 350. Alright. Oh my gosh. She had it. Big one. Big one. Stay on there. Stay on there. Stay on there. Oh. Yeah. Not huge, but smoked it. Gosh, she smashed. That's 3 bites on this thing. They're loaded in there, guys. Missed 2, caught that one, and there's more in there. Ooh, swim bait bite. Get you going. Haha, yeah. 4 1/4. 354 goes. Yeah. Yes. That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh! Oh! Stay on there. Stay on there. Oh, he's hooked up. Yeah! Yeah! Woo! That swim bait bite feels so good. You're just reeling along and it's going left to right. Boom! Woo! Oh my gosh, that feels so freaking good. That's the best bite on this lake. Dude, I got the chills so bad right now. Oh! Yes! 490 for a 360. Yes!
Woo! Oh, I can make that same cast all day. Like seriously, like just keep casting and just wait for him to swim by. It's about to go down again, isn't it? With this wind. A lot of trash in the water. Ah, just a little one. Ugh. No! That was a big, that was a big one. I saw it, I said turned. Oh, no. That'll give me 22. I'm gonna fish that causeway for about 10 minutes and then we're gone. All right, Mr. Osprey, let me catch a 5-pounder, then I'll feed you a 380 smallie. Caught a 5-pounder right there in practice, so hopefully so. Last cast here.
Good day today, man. Could have been a lot better too. Really good day. I think we got more than what we had the first day, so that's always good.
Hey, can we get somebody to hold his bag for him?
Yeah, I'll be all right. Yeah, I think.
Okay, all right. I got my foot on it. Oh, I hear you, dude.
Yeah.
21 pounds and an ounce to start the day. He's got 5 fish. Put an absolute show on Bass Live. 5 fish, 21 pounds, 7 ounces. 21-7. And the Zaldaingerous one at 42 pounds and 8 ounces and finds himself in the lead at the Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite on Lake Champlain. You are leading this tournament, and man, you're always pretty jacked up, but you were a little extra jacked up on live today. It was awesome to see.
Yeah, it felt great. You know, this place has been good to me in the past, and every guy that walks across this stage is going to talk about how do you catch the better than average fish, and simply put, you got to fish for them. So definitely in my comfort zone out there. I've got a nice little area where I can catch a kind of a quick 17, 18, 19 pounds, and we build on it from there. So we're halfway there, and I like what I see. Looking forward.
Can't wait to watch it go down. Let's hear it for your tournament leader, Chris Zaldain, a 2-time Elite Series champion in your reigning Dakota List.
For now, yeah.
Good bag.
Thanks, brother.
Good
Appreciate
bag.
you. Oh boy, that feels good, man. I knew I had more than I had yesterday. After catching that 5-pounder on a glide bait, dude, that was so much fun. I had him fired up. I was flipping that same little grass patch I had from day one, and I noticed a bunch of fish in there. So I was like, how do you catch a bigger, larger than normal one? Threw that glide bait in there and caught a 4 and a 5. It was awesome. Then I lost one that was even bigger. So again, you know, we lost a big one yesterday, lost a big one today. We should be leading by a lot. Hopefully it doesn't haunt me, but I like my chances. On this place, you hear all the guys say, how do you get away from that 17 and 18 pound bag that everyone is catching? How do you catch a larger than normal fish? You have to fish for them. You have to throw that big swim bait, flip a big jig, do something different. And you know, I'm fishing a lot of community stuff, a lot of current blowing through, rocks, openings, grass patches, but that stuff gets hammered with the traditional baits, Carolina rigs, drop shots. When you throw that swim bait in there, they're like, oh, what is that? That's new. It's a lot of fun. So day 2, we got the lead for now. We'll see how she goes tomorrow. First boat out means I get first rain on that spot. So we'll load the boat up full of smallies and then go largemouth fishing. That simple. Dude, after pickleball and those 4-foot waves yesterday, come check these out. Yeah, the good stuff. Before I leave, I'm gonna take 2 of them now and probably 2 in 10 hours. I'm freaking sore, dude. The huck of that swim bait, fighting those waves in that current. Whew. Look at her. We should take her today.
Michi. Michi. Trey said please.
She heard that. They're a handful when I'm gone. Oh yeah, Steve Kennedy brought me a little backup swim bait too, if I need, just in case a pike takes that one off. I couldn't sleep. I woke up like at 2 a.m. like wide awake. I was looking at the leaderboard, and I'm the only angler that had over 21 a day. So obviously we're leading, but the two keys I talked about yesterday was mixing it up, fishing what was in front of you, and then also having fun, because this lake allows you to do that. You could literally fish whatever you want to fish. But the third key is going to be consistency, because a lot of these bags, some guys are catching, you know, 22 and a half, 23 pounds, but then they back it up at 17 or 18. So that little starting spot I have is good for 17 or 18. So again, it's a good little baseline for me, but we need to have over 21 pounds again today. All right, 50 less guys out here today. I did fish or hung guys in the morning, but my main areas I've got all to myself. We're gonna turn this corner here and see what the wind's doing. Doesn't matter, it's not gonna change my plan much up, but we'll just see what the comfort level is going to be going out to our first spot. Beautiful morning here though, day 3, Champlain. We're halfway there. Just gotta be consistent. 21 pounds today. I want a big largemouth first thing, dude, on this. Little guy. 2.5. Need a big largemouth here, dude. They're here. I know they are with that mud line. Spend half the time in the bottom of the boat. That's a good one. Yeah. That's a nice one. Long, skinny. 3.5. Yeah, a little slower through the opening there. The current isn't as strong for those smallmouth, so I'm throwing the glide bait around these wind-blown rocks, just looking for a big largemouth early. I mean, when it happens quick. You just have to throw it, you know? And honestly, if I kept this thing in my hand all day, I think I could get 5 bites on it, especially with the wind, when the sun is shining down like this. You can kind of pick your targets, your little rock outcroppings, grass. You know, you just have to fish for big ones.
Oh. 3-pounder. 3. Looks like a grouper. Hooked it sideways. I thought it was a big old largemouth. It's number 5 for now. Little ones. Oh, 2-pounder on a glide bait. How about that? Smallmouth's probably thicker. Oh, not big, not big. Not the same as that other one. That one's bleeding. I'm just gonna let it go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, finally. Look how deformed this bass is. So yeah, update. My first smallmouth spot wasn't cracking like it was the first day, so we had to bail on that. That gives me like 4 hours to fish this area. Got largemouth over here, smallmouth in the middle, largemouth over there. This is more like it. Look at it, it's a dirt bass. Little small calls, boys. Get to work here. Looking for a big largie.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. No. Come here, chunk. Yes. Good move. That's a caller. That's a chunky one. Good job, Bubba.
Thank you.
18?
Oh.
Sound
Appreciate it, Chris.
all good, brother.
Where you want me at?
What happened anyhow?
The trim just trims itself up. I blasted off. It was doing, I'm running down late. So I went back in. They said they fixed it.
Wasn't fixed.
Fried.
Well, we scratched and clawed, man. Put together just an okay bag. Whew, could have been a lot worse. I got 5 bites on that glide bait, and if I would have weighed all 5 of those, probably would have had 13 or 14 pounds. So it was a weird day. I put my time in with it. Just the little ones were biting. So we had to scramble around, do the minnow thing, flipped grass, and we're still in contention. That's the only thing you could ask for. So need a big day for tomorrow. It's highly doable. I mean, we saw it on day 2, so not bad. Pressure's all off. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, my buddy Brian Schmidt, he had a little breakdown there, so we picked him up over at one of the bridges there. And we rolled 3 deep all the way back, and then Nitro handled it like an absolute champ in 3-foot waves.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, Brian.
I got it, bro.
All right, brother.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Okay, all right, yeah, I'll let him
more
know.
than 18.
All right, see you. Thanks.
Thanks, Sean. You're a good man, taking care of your team,
Good job,
dude. You're legit.
Thanks for bringing him in.
Yeah, dude.
He's your day 2 leader, an 8-time Classic qualifier, 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldaingerous one, Chris Zaldain. Chris Zaldain left the dock with the lead this morning, had 42 pounds and 8 ounces. 18 pounds, 12 ounces, not going to take the lead, but with 61 pounds, 4 ounces, Chris Zaldain moves into 4th place. So 3 days down and 3 different leaders here at the Tackle Warehouse of Bassmaster Elite.
You know, I'm just going out there and just having fun. I mean, that's what it's all about here on Lake Champlain. And again, you can do anything you want on this lake and get a bite. So I'm just kind of reading the water, reading the current, see what, you know, certain areas of the lake are doing, and I'm around big ones. So today I had 5 bites, or 5 bass in the boat on that big glide bait I've been throwing. And if I would have weighed all of them, they would have weighed 13 or 14 pounds, so go figure. But we're fishing for big ones, and it's going to take something special on day 4 here. And finally, we made a top 10. I haven't made one in about a year and a half, so really stoked for that. And I'm really pumped for Ed, because Ed's a good friend of mine. He absolutely deserves it. We need him to slip a little bit, but let me tell you, that guy is as...
He's not that good a friend, I guess.
Well, I mean, that guy is as cool as it gets, man. He is absolutely... He's got a steady hand, and if something's going to happen tomorrow, we're going to have to... You know, we're going to have to bring it, and something special is going to need to happen for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place to beat him.
It'll be a lot of fun to watch go down. Let's hear it for Chris Zaldain. We'll send him backstage, and with that, we get ready to bring
So
on
Luke from Dynamic Sponsorships, they handled the Toyota Bonus Bucks program. I'm the only dude in the top 10 with a Tundra, so I just got $3K right off the bat, dude. Dude, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. I haven't checked the weather. I think we're gonna have sun. That is what it's gonna take. Even if we have sun like this, where it's partly cloudy, sun beating down with a little bit of wind, that'll ignite some of those swim bait fish. So sitting in 4th place, I think we're less than 3 pounds, like 2.5 pounds off the lead. So you come in with a 22 to 24 pound bag, it's absolutely possible doing what I'm doing, and with a little bit of magic, we could win this thing. So pretty pumped. I haven't had a top 10 in a while. This is awesome, and it's the first week of a back-to-back session here. So I'm already getting ahead of myself, but right when we get off the water tomorrow, we get done weighing in, then we got to pack up that RV and then drive like 3 hours to the St. Lawrence River to start practice on the St. Lawrence River. So we're winding things down here, and I'm gonna get some rest, crack open a cold drink, and get some sleep, man. I'm freaking tired. It's either gonna happen today or it's not. I mean, we're just gonna go out there to have fun, fish, zero pressure, like zero pressure. But we've seen crazier things, especially on this lake right here. Guys from 3rd place, 4th place, 5th place come back and win. So, I figure if we have over 22 or so, we'll have a shot. Maybe even over 21. Let's get it.
cool story about that bait right there on the deck of your boat yesterday. Maybe you can share it with everybody.
Yeah, it's a Japanese only glidebait that about 10 years ago, myself, Aaron Martin, Luke Kloss, and Edwin Evers, we were working for Megabass at the time. They flew us to Japan, and the only thing Aaron wanted to do was go to the tackle stores and just buy tackle. And there was just one swim bait, it's that one right there that was behind the counter, and we both looked at it, we both saw it, and we were literally playing tug of war, like who's gonna buy this $150 swim bait? And it came down to a coin toss. I won the coin toss. Edwin Evers and Luke Lawson, they're like, oh, I want to get in on this. No, those guys don't throw swim baits. But it's really cool because Aaron's hands were all over that swim bait. Here we are, Championship Monday, fishing on Lake Champlain with it.
Lake Champlain, the scene of his last Bassmaster, right in the scene of his last competitive tournament ever. We're going to get a little later and get you this title finally.
And I believe that tournament on the last day, he came in with a monster sack, and that's what it's going to take for me here today. I got 2 pounds, 10 ounces out of first place. So it happened quick. I mean, I saw there was one little 20-minute lure I had where it was 4-pounder, 5-pounder, 6-pounder. Lost the 6, but there's still plenty there. So if everything lines up, we make the right cast, it can happen.
Would love to see it happen for you. Aaron came from 19th place. It's at the biggest comeback record ever in Elite Series history. So anybody in the top 10's got a shot. And Chris Johnson once again.
Largemouth. Oh, dude, a whole school followed him. That's what we need. Two-pounder. Need that sun to get a little higher so they can see it and chase it. Come out of that hole. Not huge, but the other day I caught one like that and there were several 4s and 5s with it, so just keep going through them. Nothing to lose today. 2.5. It's like after I catch one too, I want to throw a swim bait in there just to see if any big ones got active. After seeing their buddy run out of the hole. Oh, he came off. It's all right, man. We get a little sun and they'll be able to see it better and attack it better. They're biting it. Gosh. Catch a 7-pounder on this today and we win the tournament. Like, it's like, that's how you do it. I mean, if you're gonna put yourself in position to get lucky, that's how you do it. Short. And there's a boat on that spot. Fishing for largemouth only today. Need a big bag. Yeah, a decent one. The fish either bit this twice or there's a school of them there. Either way, that's a good sign. £2. They're tiny here. Yeah. All right, let's move along. That's a good one. Yeah.
So we swung hard, came up short. There's no other way that I'd want to win based on what I saw the last couple days of fishing. So we went for it. I caught like 2 on the big swim bait, but they were, 3-pounders or whatever they were. Needed sun, needed wind, and it was weird. Every time the sun would pop up, the wind would die. Every time the wind died, it got cloudy. So pretty crazy. But like I said, man, absolutely no regrets here. I don't know where we're gonna end up. We probably fell like a rock. I mean, I've got literally nothing in my live well. I'm already thinking about the St. Lawrence River and what I gotta do the next few hours here. We gotta pack up the RV, drive 2 hours down the road, set up the RV, and then I'm probably gonna go spend the night down towards the lake because I plan on fishing there all next week. So absolutely no regrets. Had a blast. Hunter, thank you so much.
Dude, I enjoyed it.
Safe travel back home.
You too. We'll see you next year.
This is Championship Monday at the Tackle Warehouse Bassmaster Elite on Lake Champlain. Are you ready? Played 4 anglers. Corey Johnson is leading this event. Next up, we got an 8-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a 2-time Bassmaster winner from Fort Worth, Texas, the Zaldaingerous one, Chris Zaldain. Chris Zaldain with a big finish and a great season here this year. Looking for 19 pounds, 6 ounces, 5 fish for Chris Zaldain. 13 pounds, 12 ounces. He moves into 6th place with 75 pounds even, and wheels fell off here at the end, Chris, but man, like I said, a great season you're having this year. I know you're looking forward to the next one. You do real well there as well. But, I mean, it was so much fun watching you here this week.
Yeah, no, I knew I needed a 20-pound bag today to have a shot at winning, and I wasn't afraid to weigh in a bag like that, so we absolutely went for it. The best way I knew how to catch those big ones were on a swim bait. I just couldn't win there. I kept on changing it up, mixing it up. I didn't do the smallmouth thing today. Absolutely went for it, no regrets. And I think we're locked in the Classic. That's the only thing that matters. So I want to invite everyone here from Lake Champlain, Vermont, New York, come down and see us in March, Fort Worth, Texas. It's an easy flight into DFW. Come see the baddest show in bass fishing. Can't wait to see you guys there. Awesome St. Lawrence. Thank you guys.
Can't wait to see you up the road.